Hey guys, hey guys, it's Section of Violence here. God, these bongs are getting to me. I gotta slow down. Yeah. So let's get into it. We are in Cage Warriors territory this week. Um, Definitely not interested in this card. I'm just gonna be flat out with you guys. Really, really low level MMA, and the plays that I like the most are all juice to the gills. So you can't really do much with this card. Play it small. Take some notes, see what these guys got to offer. But other than that, man, like don't go heavy with this card, please, for your own sake. Um, let's get into it though. We got Johnny Gill versus John Surrogate. So John Surrogate is not good. I'll be flat out, but his striking's better in my opinion than Johnny Gill. Maybe not technically. I don't even know. Maybe better technically. All I can say about John Sarraga is his grappling is very low level, and he doesn't understand. He doesn't train high level jiu-jitsu. He doesn't train high level wrestling. Indonesians usually don't, and for this reason, sorry guys, I'm freezing. But yeah, I truly think he wins this fight. I don't know how he wins the fight, but I just think he hits harder. I believe if he can last and not get taken down in that first round, which is going to be a very, you know, I don't think he's going to get taken down. What I think is going to happen is he's going to take him down and then giving up the position because he has no jiu-jitsu. So I actually do think there's a path of victory here for Johnny Gill, which is why as a dog I'm going to take him. But as a pick, I just gotta lean Sergey just because I don't think Gill is any good. He gasses. Cause that's when I was about to get to. I was about to get to Gill. Gill is just he's got some jujitsu, but his striking's so bad, man. Like his striking's bad. He falls off the back a lot too. His wrestling is okay. There's not a lot of great. His cardio isn't good. There's a lot of holes in his game. So this is a pass fight for me. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little on Gill for fun, but other than that, man, I can't with this fight. Moving on, we have Fran Breen versus Enrique Montova. Another fight where these guys are both making their debut. Breen is the pick, but his odds are way too high. I believe he trains out of Next Gen. He's negative 425 right now. Coming off of two losses against a guy who's 4-3 too. So what can I really say about this? I might have to take a shot on the dog. Like 0-2. I don't know. I truly don't know what to expect in this fight. I just think the price tag's a little wrong for a kid. I mean, he does train at a good gym, but like we saw the last guy that trained at a next gen, he did not belong at next gen. So it's like they're just gonna take people at this point. So I'm gonna keep this in mind, and I'm gonna maybe sprinkle on the dog here. But other than this, it's a pass for me. Moving on, we have Adlington Stringer. Yeah, I think his name is versus Bryant Shell. Shell is he's got some power, I think, is his best thing you could say about him. Some, like very, very little power, but he's got some power. He's got the capabilities to put him out, but I just don't think he's going to do that. I think Stringer is way better on the ground, and I think he's just a more polished fighter. His amateur record's a little spotty, but it's not bad. 17, 15 and 8, It's not I mean it's not 50, it's over 50-50, but it is what it is. I mean, like it's under 50-50, but it is what it is. Brian Shaw, I just don't think he has what it takes to beat Teddy Adlington. I think Stringer's going to get him down, submit him in the first or second round. This is going to be a quick one. And I think the odds reflect it. Moving on. We have Anthony Orozco versus Jeremy Fato Russo. Fato Russo, in my opinion, I don't think he's bad. I think the price is a little misleading actually. They have Orozco as a negative 1,000 favorite. And I'm honestly like he has a win over Spike Carlisle in 2017 and he's not that old. Like he's 35, but like that's not that bad. So there's another spot for a dog, because I think Rosa wins, but like at the same time, like I don't know what to expect with these guys. Like they're fighting not the greatest of competition. Like I don't know what to expect. All I know is yeah. All I know is Fado Russo, in my opinion, is not a dead dog lying down here. So don't completely write him off. I think he has a shot here, but I think Orozo wins. Moving on. We have Elijah Harris versus Chris Lewis. Chris Lewis is pretty bad, man. He has one round to finish Elijah Harris. If he doesn't get that round, he is done. But depending at the weigh-in, that's the only reason I haven't bet this fight is because I want to see the weigh-ins. The weigh-ins will tell the difference in what should happen. Night and day, who's a better grappler is Elijah Harris. So that's why I want to take Elijah Harris here. But it definitely is a fight that I'm not too keen on betting on. Just because, I mean, he did go the full distance with Trey Williams. So if you can do that, you never know. You never know, man. Like he's not like he doesn't. It's hard to finish this guy. So like I do think Elijah Harris wins this. I'm gonna go with Elijah Harris here. I'm gonna ride with Elijah Harris one more time. One more time. Let's see if he can get it done. Moving on. We got Sorman versus Settle. See what I mean, guys? This is just a very low level card. Sorman, he's another is that Indonesia? I don't want to get it wrong. Bali, yeah, Indonesia, yeah. he's got some. He's got a little bit of like he's getting wins over guys who aren't good. He is. I feel like he's got a power advantage over Settle, so he could I don't know catch him. But and I do believe he could lay on top of Settle. But I don't know, man. This is another fight where I got to take the dog. I think Settle is just you know I think Settle is just a smarter. Like he has smarter fight IQ. He has better fight IQ. He has more skills. I just think Settle's the better fighter, but he has no power. And oh, this is a weird one. I'm gonna go with Sorman here, ever so slightly, but I'm gonna be betting on Settle because I got him at dog value. I don't know what he's at now, but definitely gonna be. I think he's still a dog, but not as high. So this is gonna be a fun one, guys. Moving on, we have probably one of the more technical scraps of the card. We have I don't know about technical with the one of them, but Imhotep versus Kojaev. Imhotep is a technical striker who has some jiu-jitsu. Very good. He comes in good shape. Trains out of decent gyms. I think he should win this fight, but Kojaev's dangerous in that first round. Other than that, like, Kojaev has a gas problem, and I do think live bet. I don't think you can live bet, but I'm gonna go with Imhotep. I wish I got him at dog value, but I didn't. I didn't. I waited too late to do research for this fight, and yeah, this is. And also, I couldn't really find a good read on it until recently. His head coach Jason Park. Jason's a legend in striking, so I think he should win this. I'm gonna go with Imhotep, and I'm not confident, but I think he should win. Moving on. We got David Lopez versus Connor Wilson. So Connor Wilson, he's another next gen darling. But the thing with Connor Wilson is he gets chinned. He can get chinned. And he leaves his chin very high. And he can get submitted as well. He's another one of those Cage Warriors darlings where they give him bums and he still manages to lose to them. 0-2. Like what is going on here? That should not be happening. But anyways, definitely I'm gonna go with David Lopez. I'm gonna have to switch up my pick. I'm gonna have to go with David Lopez here. I got him at dog value. I got him. I bet him at dog value. I don't know. All I know, I think David Lopez is gonna win this fight. I think he is. I don't know, he's a fighter. I think he's gonna get in his face and make it ugly. And yeah, other than the grappling, I don't think David Lopez has much to worry about. I'm gonna go with David Lopez here, but definitely gonna be a fight. Moving on, we have Damon Wilson versus John DeJesus. John DeJesus is a gamer. He's gonna come and he's gonna scrap, but the minute fights aren't going his way, and it's not like in the striking department, I mean, yeah, usually I've seen him get outstruck too, and like he just sometimes he allows the fight to not go his way, and he just continues it. He doesn't, give much pushback sometimes. So I think that's what's going to happen here. I think Damon Wilson's going to he's going to catch him with more shots than he's going to like to get caught with, and I think he's just going to mentally break down throughout the fight. And I think Damon Wilson's going to get stronger. I'm going to go with Damon Wilson here. I got him at dog value. This card's I think it's a dog card in my opinion. Like, save your money, guys, and just enjoy and have fun with this card and watch it as a dog value card. And yeah, moving on. We got Roberto Hernandez versus Moses Diaz. I screwed up here. Roberto Hernandez was a dog. I missed that out on that just because I couldn't to decide who I was going to pick. I usually when that's the case, you should take the dog, but I end up taking. I still am on Moses Diaz. I think Moses Diaz is. I think he's more talented, man. Like, he trains out of a better gym. He's got some good wins. Some. Um, I think he can get the job done. I think he can. I think he can mix in that wrestling, and really control the fight. The striking might be a bit wide, so that's why I worry a bit. This is a very close fight. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, I definitely think Moses is going to win, but I just have a slight lean for Moses. I think he's going to be able to mix in his grappling, striking, and just dictate the fight where he wants it to go. Usually the better grappler gets to do that, and I think he'll be able to do that here. But who knows? Roberto's no slouch, so we'll see how it goes. Moving on, we got Kyle Driscoll versus James Lynch. Kyle Driscoll is a wrestler, grappler by trade, trains out of AKA. He can strike a bit, but I think he's definitely the more technical out of the two. But how old is he? Oh, he's actually young. I thought he was old. 29 years old, fighting James Lynch, who is, damn, they don't have the ages. That's crazy. I think he's a young gun in the game as well. Getting subbed by Urchi Ramet. These are not great looks. Miranda's got some good jiu-jitsu, but other than that, man, his grappling isn't that great. Gives up a lot of positions. I'm gonna go with Driscoll here as a pick, but as a bet, I'm still deciding. This card is definitely a dogger pass type of card, and yeah, if you're telling me who I'm gonna pick off confidence, um, well, let's see what I got to work with. Sorry, you guys need to join the Discord. This is where I talk about all my stuff, okay? And you guys can join the chat, and we can chat about all these fights. Let's go. Come on, what you waiting for? But yeah, Stringer is probably my most confident prediction on this card. Too bad he's juiced to the max as far as odds. Breen, I think, is gonna win this one, but actually looking back, I'm gonna see, these are all initial picks. I'm gonna make Breen a slight lean again because these Cage Warriors guys, I don't know how to even anticipate these guys, So I'm gonna go Damon Wilson, number 2. I'm gonna go Orozco, number 3. Actually, no, Orozco, number 2, Damon Wilson, number 3. Um, Imhotep, number 4, and yeah, I think David Lopez, number 5. All right, guys, like, subscribe, you know the drill. I'll see you next time. This is probably one of the most insightful videos I've made in a while.